Hello, everybody, without all the preamble. Today we are live. This is Venus Kalita. I'm here for our guild meeting. And this is 2 weeks since I last saw you live online for a guild meeting. And, well, because I was at YetiCon. And so since I was miscounting, I have to say I'm sorry that I got so busy this past month that I forgot to count. So we're at 3.5 month anniversary. We missed doing the 3 month anniversary. I don't know if I'll be so busy with the 1st of July for Canadians and 4th of July for Americans coming up as well. I may even miss the 4th month anniversary, but we're here now, and that's all that's important. So I've got a gorgeous, for looking over this way, this is from Public Domain, picture of a nice illustration of a dragon, which I thought was really cool. So I wanted to show you that. And basically no special effects, no preamble, no end shots, nothing. I'm just going to do pure guild from the war room here with the marble, and I just gave myself a little laurel leaf crown up on the wall here to go with my gilded marble wall that I love so much and the colors that I love so much. So, but here we are live, and as close to time as I've been getting lately. I'm so sorry, that's very unprofessional of me. But so these are the background slides I actually made 2 weeks prior to YetiCon, and then I just got so busy, and then after YetiCon I got so sick. I've actually been sick for 4 days solid, TMI, but I actually was incapacitated for real. So so right before YetiCon, a couple days before YetiCon, I was doing the limbo. It was a heart and stroke fundraiser, jump rope for heart, if anyone's ever heard of that. And where we were at, we added other stations to make things a little more interesting than the same old skipping. So we were jumping through hoops, hula hooping, skipping fine, hoops for heart, throwing the basketballs around. And I was in such a good mood, I joined the limbo thing, and I went a little bit too low, and I dislocated my knee. So I was on crutches for YetiCon, which was a real bummer. But it meant that I was a little bit distracted and a little bit hard pressed because I still had to go to work, still had to go to school, still had to get other things done, and my packing. And boy, that was quite an adventure. So I just basically ran out of time with. I mean, a trip to the hospital takes like 5 to 8 hours. It's CT scans, X-rays, and all the rest of that, and so. Yeah, so I ended up not having the time to pre-record these things. So I'm doing it now. So that's what's gonna happen. We're just gonna do it now. And so here we are. So here are some of the gains that I've made since being a VTuber. We're still holding at 101 subscribers. Yay. Thank you for everyone who has stuck with me. I hope we don't dip under that number. I'm really hoping to retain everybody. I produced over 318 videos by this point. I'd say on average about 100 videos per month, except that this month I'm a little lacking. But I don't want to force things. So we're going to go at a more natural pace because I think I overdid it with everything else going on right now. Things will slow down in July, but I will say today was the first day I was able to eat some solid food in the past since Tuesday. Because once I came back from YetiCon, I got sick. I got really badly sick. I don't know what I caught. But I could not be on air. So, as you know, subscribers, and I thank you for finding me online at the oddest times where I just wanted to be visible, and not completely disappear from you. But boy, was it really hard. That 2 hour stint we did over the never-ending Harry Potter run. Wow, kept winning free time. That was really hard for me to get through that last hour. I've got to tell you, I was sweating so bad, and I've got 2 fans and all my windows open, plus a cup of ice right beside me, as I usually do. Well, it was hard, but today I opened my day with early morning test run. I went to a strawberry festival. It rained, but I felt wonderful because I was sweating like a pig, still feeling a bit nervous being out in public, feeling my stomach still, gurgling. But I got myself asparagus soup, which actually, surprisingly, I was very scared because it's like a dark green liquid broth and nothing else is in it. You can see the little fiber bits from the asparagus that they boiled down really well, actually. And it's from a strawberry farm near where I live. I live out in the mountains, but there's not such a far drive, 15 minutes, and there are farms out there. So I have to go back. It's expensive to buy from them these days, but I need to get back to that because when I was doing that, I was losing weight. I was keeping the weight off, and when I this year trying to be cheaper, more economical, went back to the grocery stores, and I don't know. It just affects me differently. I gained the weight, so going back to that. But I got strawberries fresh from the farm, and I was listening to a nice young lady singing songs with her guitar, and I had this asparagus soup. I had just plain tea. I have to tell you, I felt like an old granny ordering this way, but it's really what I needed to settle my system. And I started munching on the strawberries after I got home for lunch today, and I'm feeling much better. And I'm thinking, since it's on again tomorrow, I am going to start tomorrow with that as well. And then hopefully there will still be time for some swimming, because maybe I trust, I'm not sure yet, not today, but maybe tomorrow I trust going back to swimming. But okay, so having said all of that, I did want to still be visible, so here I am. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to make it on tonight, but I am here, tiny bit late. You're used to me doing that, but that's okay, because you guys you usually find me at the tail end of my shows anyways. But thank you for everyone who does stop by and watch my show afterwards, because most of us are in different time zones, so I understand, and thank you for taking a look. Well, after all these busy things that have been happening, some of my stories of things we did, I've parodied in some shorts that have come out in the past 4 days, and there will be one more popping tomorrow morning to show you what I and Dark Alice, one of my subscribers here, we met in person at YetiCon. We had a good time. We ran around for 2 days together. Actually, two nights and 2 days. So between Friday night and Sunday morning, we've been running around the mountains, the Blue Mountains in Ontario. It's ski country in the wintertime. In the summertime, it is just a haven, go hiking, and they've got mountain coasters and putt-putting and golf, and they've got outdoor pools. It's really just beautiful out there. Clean air. You just can't beat the clean air. Anyways, and so I parodied the things that we did, because we did see the Yeti, the Canadian Yeti. We could not get a photo with it. I mean, everyone who goes claiming they found a Sasquatch out there never seems to get a clear photo, but we did try, and it kept getting away from us. So, but while this was all going on, what was going on here in the YouTube universe, my top 3 videos watched actually came from my gaming side of doing the VTubing with you guys. So for just random Steam games was the #1 thing, and so I've downloaded Halo, a version of Halo from Steam, and next Thursday night we're gonna go and we're gonna do some Halo. And then WoW's Dragonflight came in at #2. Today I actually spent a good amount of time when I came home from the Strawberry Festival. I had to have a nap. But then I was feeling much better. I started eating some of the strawberries, and I did a run, but I wasn't using this character. I wasn't using the Venus alt. I was using a different alt, and I just vegetated and listened to the actual music in-game. It was very nice. It was very soothing, and I ran around because there's the Fire Festival going on in-game right now, while I tried to run around in stealth mode in my druid and get a bunch of flight paths while I was looking for those bonfires to honor the elders. And I only could find 3 so far. I've only reached 3 of them, but tomorrow night we're going to go back in Dragonflight as usual, and I am well enough that I will be back at normal routine, just as I promised I would 2 weeks ago. So we're only missing the one night that I said we would. So I'm feeling good about that, at least to pop back into place after. I feel like I've been gone forever, but really, it was just 1 week, just a couple of shows. But anyways, and then Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells came in as number 3, and that's the one where we had the marathon of our lives yesterday by accident, by default, while I was too sick to go to work. I was too sick to stand up, and I was pretty scared to leave the bathroom area, if anyone's ever felt like that. So I was really amazed that we lasted as long as we did. And those were the top 3 that have been going on in the past that past week. Now this week, since I've been back, it's tiny bit shifted towards the shorts that I made that are parodying the Yetis right now. I think really it's about getting something so short, if it makes any sense at all, that people don't have time to swipe away from you, so you can get that 100% view. Although I really need to get that endurance of our watchers to watch more than 5 to 8 seconds at a time. We were building it up there, and I think when I lose momentum, it loses momentum too. And again, I'm just finding, cannot, even with these shorts that I'm throwing in right now, cannot figure out this algorithm. It's not popping like it was. So I'm a little concerned that my numbers and my stats are going to be dropping with the next week or two, because that first bit of surprise success in the thousands may not be replicating, although more people are watching my actual shows. And yet, looking at the numbers today as compared to just a couple days ago, not many are watching the shows. So I know it's going to take time, and I have to persevere, and I still have lots of scripts I'm still sitting on. But I'm hoping that things will just take off a little better over the next month. That's my hope. So I'm still working towards the goal of gearing up in front of your eyes in Dragonflight. I'm still on the quest of trying to tame that dragon. I have to get over to the observatory. I'm hoping that because I popped up on my own by crawling up a mountain, that maybe I bypassed that by now, but I have to double check that because I'm still not able to fly by myself. So maybe not. Although I've transmogged it and I've given some skill points to the dragon. And we've collected a few new pets. So in the last 28 days from the last week, I've had over 901 views, and I've earned about 40 watch time hours. That was the week that I went to YetiCon. The truth is that this week, being back, the week that I've been sick and missing, I had to cancel some of my scheduled stuff. Dropped down to 500 and made 35 watch time hours. It's still good. It's still time earned towards trying to get myself monetized. But having to look for strategies. If you've got any ideas, let me know. I still am working on some special requests for some of my subscribers. Now that I'm more back over the weather, can we be over the weather? And now that I'm not so under the weather, I'm going to get back focused on that. By next week, everything should be tip-top shape. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. About half of my views have been gained through the shorts, and it's pretty much tied at a quarter each for people viewing my longer videos and people viewing my live stream events. Possibly they're the same people, and if so, thank you very much. And if not, I'm curious to know who you are, so please let me know. Most of my live streams are gaining 1 to 3 viewers at a time. I think we're at an all-time high. This week my Harry Potter marathon had 4 people at once, and plus myself. So that's good. And then it seems like within just minutes of going offline, there were like 20 more views. So that was very interesting to see that happen. I didn't think that game would be get as much interest as it did, but I found out it has a whole fan base page on Facebook. So yeah. So welcome everybody who loves Harry Potter. That game is so relaxing. I just love it. I find it's the easiest one that I can play and be able to interact with my subscribers at the same time. When I'm in WoW, I'm really focused on what I'm doing in there, and I forget to look at the people talking to me. I hate that about myself, but I gotta learn. I gotta get a little more discipline on that. So yeah, so that's a good thing. So that's a big shift from a month ago when I was creating the mini short promo videos. But it's good in that there's more viewers watching, more of the real storytelling, and the informational content that I have to offer. Because that's what I came here to do in the first place. So that's all right. So let's take a look at something new. I don't know, by now these things may not be new because I did not hide them. They're in there. I have not set up my actual, my online stuff to open these right now, but these are not links, this is just pictures. So trending right now in Google searches, I noticed that anxiety is a big topic, and so I reached back into my affirmation style video scripts, and I had something new for you. I made both the short version and the long version of one for anti-anxiety, and it talks about the weighted teddy bears and the weighted blankets for sleeping, helping for sleep aids, and helping for anti-anxiety, helps people feel calm, both for adults and also for children. And then also the short version, I mean, is great because, and I don't know why, I'm shaking myself alive here. Come on. My rigging really sucks, and I don't know why it's always dropping, so I'm really sorry about that. We'll just pretend I'm having mental telepathy with you guys. I don't know what to do about this. You're gonna see me do this. That's not helpful. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know why. This, oh, I hope this doesn't make me lose my viewers. Okay, moving on. Just pretend I'm staring at you intensely and we are having a moment of telepathy. We just really know each other that well. Alright. So, and there's a full version of the anti-anxiety affirmations. If you've got the time, there we go. If you've got the time, and you can just, just relax and listen, then that's in the playlist for you as well. Meanwhile, over the past few days, one of my most popular shorts has come from spoofing my time at YetiCon last weekend, and have a peek at those. They're only 5 seconds each, and I have a representation here of Dark Alice. Let me show you down there. You know, the one with the knife? No, that's really her. Not really. She's very goth. Very tall. Yeah. Very patient. So I thought this was the perfect representation. Dark Alice, I hope you love that image for you. And the YetiCon Yeti, I hope I don't get nerfed for that. And Mixed Kitten Photo License gave me the background for this particular party. But we were at a party that looked like this, and we were staring at the girls doing some very weird jump up and down business. Yeah, and the YetiCon disappeared inside that crowd. So that's one of our spoofs. That one was more popular. One of the ones, the first one that came out when we first spotted the Yeti, Dark Alice actually did take that video of the main square in Blue Mountain Village where we were staying. And that was a square. You could see the Yeti going through there a few times. So that is real footage by Dark Alice. Thank you, Dark Alice, for letting me use that footage for the Yetis. So all public domain free whenever I can get it, guys. I'm gonna do it for free. And and no pun intended, you dirty-minded people. Anyhow. So go have a look at those. And there's one more that we were chilling by the pool. I think the one with the pool popped out today. So you can have a look at that. And finally there's one more that's going to pop out. All 4 of the things that I spoofed were things that we actually did while we were at YetiCon, and I just wanted to have a nice homage for that. Dark Alice, thanks. It was a lot of fun. And we're even talking about maybe doing it again maybe next year. We shall see. But I do believe it was that grilled cheese that did me in. I just don't know. So anyways, okay. So is that all I had planned? So, and public domain picture. Eventually I'm going to use it somewhere. I just wanted it here. Beautiful piece of artwork. I just love the colors. Anyways, so what do you think, everybody? How are you feeling this week? Let me know how you like the new videos in the comment sections. And don't forget, in my community tab in the YouTube channel, there is a news quiz. Send in your answers. Vote today. What do you think my favorite color really is? And only one person's voted. I don't know. I'm not getting very many votes. 1 or 2 people will vote. It's been up there. I'd like to change it and put something new for July. And you guys have to tell me what it is that you'd rather have. Would you rather have a quiz? Would you rather have a poll? Would you rather choose between 2 visual items? Or pick between 2 favorite? I don't know what will let me do videos or topics. Whatever it is, let me know what it is that you'd rather do on the community tab area. Poll, quiz, etc. And then that's what I'll make next. If I don't hear from anyone, I'll just keep doing my own thing because nobody's stopping me. So that's the way it's going to be. So let me see here. I'm open to suggestions, as you know. I am working on fulfilling a subscriber's request right now. And more about that, hopefully I'll be able to show you that by next week. I'm doing another Bouncing Head song. Follow the bouncing ball, except it's Follow Venus's Head. It's going to be another spoof for my subscriber, my guild officer, the first guy whose voice you ever heard on any one of my test pilot videos, trying to figure out how to show Dragonflight Noriyama. I gotta do one for him. Known him for years online at this point, and I think it'd be really great to honor him with a spoof. So that would be great to do. And I think I may or may not, I might do one for you, Hero Flame. You don't ask for that. I know I made you a little birthday something. Oh, and another, I think Dark Alice, or is it Tishy Adams? Tishy's birthday's coming up in August. So more birthday things to do. If you guys tell me when they are, if you'd like to have a little birthday message for you, dedicated to you, tell me your favorite color. I pick my clothing based on that. Tell me what you're into, balloons or flowers, gift baskets, whatever, and that will be the images inside, dedicated for you. I don't want to ignore anybody, so if you tell me, I will try my very best to remember, or I'll owe you one. I don't like to let people down, so I'd like to acknowledge you on your special day. And other than that, I am gonna really I'll be back for Dragonflight. We'll be back for Riddle Me Snack Night. I'm going to do 2 Riddle Me Snack Nights in a row and call them Riddle Me Din Dins. But don't expect a big dinner because they were things that I prepped, taking us around the world to the places our subscribers come from, to have a sample of, a taste and a scent in the kitchen of where they are, to acknowledge. And maybe these are recipes I'm finding that they don't even use. And so they can give us their feedback too. So I just want to acknowledge everyone as we travel the world in our staycation, because that is where the budget is, in our foodie adventures all around. And that will start again on Tuesday night. If for any reason I find myself in a situation where I have a relapse with my health, I will send a message out and I will start canning. I just didn't want to spend my time sitting down with the weather getting so hot. I've been really running around this month for work and school and doctor's appointments and hospital visits and all that business, and some time for fun with YetiCon. I didn't want to sit down canning shows like I used to do, so that I will put some into. I will do some of that work in July, and I'm gonna go back to. I have a whole bunch of teas I still have never finished making those product reviews for. Which I started, so I really should finish them. And I'm really appreciating tea right now. Very gentle on my stomach. Loving the scent, loving the flavors of just tea and nothing added. So if you're not out there having a cup of water, maybe have a cup of tea. And you know what? You can turn it into ice cream. You can turn it into a slushie. It doesn't have to be boiling hot. If you're sweating it up out there, you can chill it. Stick it on ice. You know I love my ice cubes. Anyways, I just wanted everyone to know that I'm back. Thank you for watching out for me. Thank you for the well wishes. Thank you to the subscribers who I've met up with and or meet up with online, or who have joined my guild online in WoW, or joined my guild online in Harry Potter. And can I think of one where no one's joined? Let me see. No, nothing that I've stuck to. So far so good. And Dark Ellis and I may or may not end up joining a LARP group. So if anyone knows what that is, I'll have to talk about that later. So LARPing is like, it's like cosplay. Remember, I'm a cosplayer. And so as a cosplayer, we met other people who like to LARP. So it's like cosplaying, except you go to war. Except we've met up a group of cosplayers that do LARP. It's where LARPers go to retire. It's about 2 hours further north than where I live, so way out in the country, on a farm, an old abandoned farm property. God bless whoever built it and decided to do this with it. I think it's so clever. It's called Altered. It is a LARP that doesn't take you back into the past of history to relive being a knight in shining armor. No, it is horror. You drop into this world like you are a landscaper, a teacher, a doctor, a Walmart shopper, whatever you are, and over the course of the summer, once or twice every month, from May until, I don't know, end of September, or ending with Halloween anyways, you are transformed because of the gases in the air, the poisons in the atmospheres, whatever this is. It's some kind of realm or world between the earth as we know it and some horror show. And I was joking about going in as a Walmart shopper, and then I was thinking I should just drop in with my crutches, because those are some good battle armor, right? You can smack some things. But no, you have to do this with like the foam form stuff, the bopper stuff. And you go in there and you're gonna change. We don't know how, but there is one group. So I figure if I go in as a landscaper, which I've been for 30 years, and I know my gardening, bring myself a mint plant with me or something, so I can keep having fresh breath out there for 3 days, running around in this place, this nature. Then I'm imagining, and I'm thinking the horror side is the part of it that Dark Alice likes, quite frankly. She's gonna be Wicca. She's gonna be throwing some mojo around, and then there's me. I want to go in there with my trusty shovel and pull a little Negan, because at least I played baseball all my life, and I could build myself a ditch. I could build myself a bunker. I don't know. I need my knee to get better though. I'll go sit myself in a tree somewhere and hide all weekend. I don't know. The one thing I think I'm good at is I wake up really early. I could go scavenging and go collect all the resources. Maybe be a healer so I could sit on my butt a little more while I'm still healing. I really wanted to do it this July 1st, July 4th weekend. I would have loved to, but my stomach is just too gurgly. I don't trust not being near a modern bathroom right now. But I think Dark Alice may just very well get out there. And Dark Alice, if you do, I want to hear about your LARPing experience. I want to know. I'm so jealous if you go right away, because that long weekend would be a really nice weekend to go and party and meet new people. They all seem like a very nice crowd. And so shout out to the LARPers out there. I might just volunteer to be an NPC so that I can sit somewhere wearing all black, maybe hang myself from a tree with bungee cords and scare the life out of people. I don't know. But somehow they keep it all very secret what their storylines are, but by the end of the Halloween, we all look like pretty much a mess. But since I have been a professional monster, and I have been a zombie for Halloween Haunt Wonderland, it can't be any worse than that. I think I'm pretty much primed for things like that. I think I should get back in it. And I wouldn't be the oldest one there either. If this is where 30, 40, and 50-year-olds are playing the game. I mean, they were the first LARPers. It makes sense that they would still be out there. Why should they have to give it up when they hit a certain birthday? No, I don't think so. So I think it would be a lot of fun. So that may be feeding some of my stories in the future. I don't know how yet to tie this into the type of stuff that I do here, but in keeping with the gaming side of my life, which lended into the cosplay side of my life, all that fantasy stuff, it works for me. So keep having fun out there, everybody. There's no reason why we shouldn't make time to be happy and feel guilt-free about it. So here we go, and here's where it's going to be. Here is my Yeti from YetiCon. Hello, sir. He's the one featured in all the little spoofs on the shorts that I've done. I'm only going to do the 4. The last one's coming out tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. So depending on which time zone you're in, I hope you're having fun with that. And Dark Elves, I hope you loved the little series, because these were the 4 main things we did, and I had a really great time. So I'm so thankful to meet a wonderful subscriber, and thanks for doing that with me. It was great memories there. So now about this week. So I did party hard at the YetiCon, and I did meet Dark Alice. We had a great time. I got back to work and overworked and fell under the weather, and took some days off right after being away. Yay! And then it was the weekend, so AWOL on some of my scheduled times. However, I did pop up here and there. And you know what's so funny is that's what my subscribers were finding me. I didn't know anybody would be looking. So very, very random week. Very unplanned, but very pleasant. So I do need some recovery time. I'm still a little bit weak. I am going to pre-record some of the shows that I meant to do last week and the week before. I will be back at normal capacity for July, for sure. I may or may not decide to can or discontinue, or I don't know, reschedule how I do the types of shows that I do, because they haven't been picking up the live following that I wish it would, and I don't know if this is just a matter of time. I am dabbling with putting some of my shorts into TikTok to see if that does generate anything. I don't know. I think I'm using Reddit wrong, so that's not going anywhere. And I don't know. I don't want to be in a million different things, so I just want to kind of be here. And Facebook. Facebook, I just share my stories when I'm posting these videos, and I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong, and if I'm doing it wrong and there's a better way, let me know, and I will give that a try in July and August when I have more time on my hands for that. So if you miss me, if you miss my voice, run through my playlists, and if you're looking for a particular kind of story, let me know. I am wanting to develop and get back to the Brave Immortal Souls in July, and because it dropped in a place I didn't mean it to, and I want to replace the videos that don't have my rigged character with ones with me in it, if it's possible, if it makes sense to do it. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of things I set to do that still haven't gotten done. Wow, time just flies by. And with the summer, I'm also still going to keep to my promise to stay physically active. Gonna keep swimming, gotta keep walking. I'm not gonna sit in front of the computer all day long, every day. So I'm gonna cut this off here today. And it has been half an hour. I think that's good enough. So the guild meeting is adjourned, everybody. This is Venus Kalita signing off. No preamble, no post-show song and dance. We're just going to cut it here. And I will see you tomorrow live for Dragonflight in the Venus alt. So I'll see you then. I am raising my cup of water to rehydrate because I really need it. Get your electrolytes, everybody. Strawberries, watermelon, cantaloupe, celery, cucumber, whichever one, oranges or pink grapefruits. Pick one. Please have some right now, and have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Chin chin. This is Venus Kalita signing off.